Hey Heartland family, Pastor Ethan here with another Walk the Path video from Sunday's message. This week we had Rabbi Noah come and speak on Matthew chapter 1, the genealogies of Jesus Christ. And next week we're going to be looking at Matthew chapter 2. It was really fun. Noah came and he brought a lot of good wisdom. He went and he broke the genealogies down in a way that said what their names mean instead of just the pronunciation of the names themselves. And we got to look at kind of the story, the kind of redemption arc through the names of the genealogy. We talked about a lot of things, and as we've been talking, as we've been thinking here about the message, the redemption arc is certainly one of the main aspects that we see in the genealogies, as we get to see the story of the people, of the individuals who lived out their lives, and God redeemed them and lived with them and walked with them. And we see that the genealogy of Matthew is intentionally messy. Matthew wrote this in a way that this genealogy actually doesn't look very good. Typically with royalty, as Zach was saying yesterday during the message, with royalty you'd cover up kind of the blemishes in your line, but Matthew specifically brings out the blemishes in the line of Christ. He brings them out and he talks about Bathsheba and Rahab and Ruth, all these people and that shouldn't belong, and Judah and just everybody with all these messy stories, right? And I think practically as we think about this in our own lives, I think there's an aspect of knowing, right, that sometimes we think that we've maybe done too much, we've gone too far or screwed up too much for God really to use us. But I think as we walk the path this week, I think walking the path is knowing that sure, like we're all messed up, we all have things in our lives that maybe we could be doing better or regret, right, and should have done better, but that God can use all things for the good of those who love Him, right? And so knowing that God can use you and me despite our past, despite our choices, wherever we are, God can use us, and that our messiness actually can bring Him more glory than our perfect and pristine lives. So this week I would challenge us, maybe we're down in the dumps about ourselves, to realize and submit yourself to God and say, God, I want you to use me, and I know you can use me. And so I'm just thinking maybe this week is just a change of mindset, and that we go forward knowing that God can use us, that He wants to use us, and He will if we'll let Him. Hey, we love you guys. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for coming on Sunday. We'll see you this next Sunday.